Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. Scholes promptly onto that, and that is that.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Palmer is in a really good position out wide. Throw in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a good run down the left. No, he's had it taken off him. And it's Messi.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with...
Van Basten! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that has been clubbed away. What a throw in. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Forwards and with intent. Roberto Baggio gets into some space. That's really well cleared. Lampard. Messi. Mbappe. Milan are behind here despite their domination of possession. So nearly the perfect ball.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Driving forward. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Gently done. Rummenigge. Now that's well seen too. And he's gone looking for safety.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he'll shoot here. And that certainly packed a punch. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Deftly away. And that's a throw-in. Messi. And they can counter here. To Roberto. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And he has been fouled there. That's a fabulous ball. Rummenigge! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Baggio. Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
5 minutes till the break. Just eases him off the ball. Up he goes! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
That looks a good ball through. He's found all shapes to shoot! It's in! AC Milan are all square.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
We are into stoppage time. Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And the half-time whistle goes. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che potete partecipare all'iniziativa per uno stadio migliore. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Stood up well to him there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ribéry. And it's Van Basten. And through to the goalkeeper. Belletti. Seedorf. Oh, that's an inviting ball. And that has been cleared. Referee's given a throw. And here's Baggio. It's Baggio! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He could be in here. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, important interception. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Roberto Baggio. It's a pretty loose pass. And now they can clear their lines. Seedorf Concedes a free kick for that. And it's Scholes. Almost an hour gone. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to get it away. Lampard. Messi. Real chance here. Oh, that is... He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Seedorf. Shot could be on. That is a brilliant interception. He can get that clear. Khan sends that a long way. Roberto. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, played through for the wide man. Rummenigge. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi. Numero 10. Numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22. Il numero 21. Forlan.
Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Cantona. Roberto. He's played him through. Picked out, tries a shot! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Platini, he has found a way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gets his head on it! Great hit! They want to be quick to recover this.
Milan really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
Rummenigge! Chance again? No.
Milan really putting a few chances.
Rummenigge! And Seedorf! Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And they're back on the ball again. Cantona. Great ball, and he's in here. Belletti. There's the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
That's a decent clearance.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That is a great...
Has a go! And it's in!
Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Oh, that's a key interception. He won't be happy with that one. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Well, there's the clearance. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. To Roberto.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Messi! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's full on! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And they've got rid. That's really well manoeuvred. Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Milan have reclaimed it. And he thumps it clear. Has a shot! Just off target.
Roberto Baggio has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Platini. And he's there to clear it. Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Keeper's ball. And it's Messi. Platini, foot in. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And now they can clear their lines. Short changes him with that pass. To Roberto. And it's played forward.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Platini. And they're quick to get it back. Seedorf. No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham with the clearance. That's a nicely measured pass. Belletti.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Forwards and with intent. And the pass is intercepted. And he can clear it away. And that has been cut short. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. And the game has already resumed here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Batistuta. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Maldini gets good distance on it. Roberto spots it and intercepts. Now it's Forlan. And it's Baggio. And he's lost his man here. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Roberto Baggio is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear. Messi. Seedorf. Genuine physical... It's Forlan! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
That's a decent clearance. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to get it away. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Batistuta. Bellingham! He's missed, but not by that far.
Bellingham just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side.
And the finish! And he comes up trumps again.
Roberto Baggio can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
And that has been cleared. Now then, the ball's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. Xavi Alonso. Belletti.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20, Neymar. Lascia il campo per il numero 22.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Una sostituzione.
Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Batistuta. "75 minutes played." He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seemed. And Messi! Otto. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he latch on to this? Beckenbauer clears. Cantona is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Bellingham. And he's being shifted off it.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's beaten the last man. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Deep into stoppage time. That is ended up in no man's land. Sir Roberto. It's Lampard. Xabi Alonso. Otto getting this one clear. That's at the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Gives it back. Bebeto. Foden. He's had it taken off him, and he has been fouled there. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Beckham wins the duel this time.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of... Now the finish! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckham. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Messi. Cantona. Might be danger here. Foden. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
He's got tall. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Rummenigge duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Roberto cuts out the pass. Rummenigge. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him.
It's Gerrard! Doué. It's Bellingham. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Olise. Big chance! Beckenbauer. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And he's gone looking for safety. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Beckenbauer, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving forward. That is good strength. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well read, nice interception. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. Seedorf. Stood up well to him there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ruben Dias takes control of it and he's on the move. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. Goes looking wide. Rummenigge. Fiddles it through. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he cuts out the supply. Gerrard. He could be in here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Maldini cuts it out. Roberto. Olise. Roberto kept his eye on it, and he's there. They get a throw-in. Chooses to go cross-field. Doué is herring after that one. It looks a good ball through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, well played, well played. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. That's been cut out, well played. Xavi Alonso, Rummenigge, Forlan, Beckenbauer, played over towards the opposite flank and claimed it back swiftly. Roberto. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's run loose here. Seedorf. Messi! Oh, that's quite incredible!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Spread neatly. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, smashing header! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touch.
Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. And Messi! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to.
He's gone for goal! Rummenigge, and he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard tries looking up for options on the left. Now it's Messi. And a shot! And it's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Has a go!
Number 9, Owen. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne, substitution.
And we have our very first corner. Header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Vinicius Junior. Lampard. Now it's Batistuta. He's through it. He's had a shot. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this? David Villa. Xabi Alonso. Oh, played right into his path. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. That has ended up in no man's land. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's there to retrieve it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. De Bruyne! He has done it! Just one goal in it now! Game on! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence. And
the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Milan can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And he was quick to react.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
It's a sweet ball, that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And yes, it's him again. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And it's Baggio. Platini. Vinicius Junior. Roberto Baggio. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Platini. And that is that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which... Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Cole. And it's lofted through here. Passing nice and neat. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, easy pickings there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chips it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he cuts out the supply. Scholes carries the ball down the right. Scholes engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold. Cole does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, delightful ball. And he's cut it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Lampard. Cole. Brilliantly cut out. That's a little off target. To Roberto. Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! Goal! The moment we all craved above all other. His goal, his moment. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's found a way through. It's Lampard! That's a half-decent try.
Lampard just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold looking for the run, and again they run up against stubborn defending. Played into space out wide. That's very neat. He's got away. Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Dani Olmo shifted upfield. Kimmich, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just...
Lampard! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Baggio is flagged offside. Seedorf shapes to shoot, and that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Xabi Alonso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Nice interception, well timed. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. He's gone for goal! And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
1 minute added time.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's shifting through the gears here. Knocks it out wide. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. So, what can they come up with? Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And he was alert to it. Dani Olmo.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Roberto Baggio. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Kimmich. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Xabi Alonso, who does have an assist to his name. And they're back on the ball again. Lampard. Kimmich. Scholes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe. Dani Olmo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Seedorf gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone for the shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. A couple of goals between the sides and it's still early in the second half. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the pass is intercepted. Platini. Decent hit! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
A case now of complete control.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Roberto Baggio being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Alexander-Arnold. It carries far too far and out of play. Dani Olmo. And it's Messi. Pulisic. Pulisic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cole. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Kimmich. The message is clear, none shall pass. Cole. Platini. Great hit! Oh, that's neat. Oh, great chance. Shapes to shoot. He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi, number 21, Pulisic, number 20, Dani
Robertson,
number
all played for
17,
Daron.
Scholes, number 4,
Looking for option. Chance!
on the field, number 7,
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
number 18, Girassi, number 14,
Corner number 2 then.
Silva, number 22, Yamal, Number 5, to go.
He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Girassi goes on a charge down the left. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Darun. Bernardo Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he put it away? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper threw out a limb.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. There's the shot!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. To Roberto. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as it goes.
And we'd like to inform
A
you now
statement
that the
win
latest
on
travel
a
information is
crucial
currently being
day,
displayed on the
and
screen.
now major tests. Milan can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's been cut out, well played. Batistuta is herring after that one. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. The unmistakable... And Batistuta! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He'll try from distance. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Portugal with the corner, they're first. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has left him in a heap. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's through here. He has found the way. Rummenigge! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gerrard. Ronaldinho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking for the runner. Platini. Platini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Baggio. Great ball if he can... Can he put it away? That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And a header! Oh, taken with style. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Pete.
And the shot! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the shot's on here. Platini. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's through now, Rummenigge! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Lobbed in behind. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Xabi Alonso picks it up from the goal kick. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cannavaro. Interesting ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, no joy this time. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram makes the interception. Platini. De Roberto. And that great hit! He's got a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is quite a battle.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And the pass is intercepted. Rummenigge might just make this. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's looking for the runner here. Played into space out wide. Platini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham powering forward here. Batistuta takes control of it and he's on the move. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. That's played into space. Neatly clipped into space. Nice interception, well timed. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Milan get the second half going. No changes at the interval from either side. Serginho. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Baggio. Oh, he's burst through! Gets a good foot in there. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Roberto Baggio. Belletti. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Baggio. And the ball's a good... It's Baggio! White is there and he can get that clear. Zé Roberto gets over and intercepts. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Defending of the desperate variety. Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Not the most accurate pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Seedorf. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Xavi Alonso has found the net here, of course. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Dink through. Thuram cuts it out. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
That's a shade optimistic.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's got space in the air, shapes to shoot! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And now they can spring out of defence. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Ronaldinho. Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Well read, nice interception. Serginho. Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. Goes down, but nothing given. He's through here. Oh, good ball. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Plenty to aim at here. Shifted upfield. And the number on the board is 3. Xavi Alonso. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's down to business here. That's good running with the ball. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Face to face with... There's the hit! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's